loops, so I only have one loop to check here. So I can select the WiN MS training bench, and then I can launch a static test from here. And here what you see is that you have one. So you have this. No, it's not working anymore. What's wrong? Same issue as before. Sorry, again. I could, yeah. No, it's good. Okay. So here I'm good. So you see two graphs. So you see a green graph behind. Green is the golden reference that was taken for that bench, and blue is the current measurement. Okay, so I can use this expert mode to analysis. So now I see it's exactly it sounds it matches very well, you know. And then I can see in expert mode this loop from one end or from one other, because I have access to both ends, so I can switch injection to see what's going on the other side. Okay, so now it sounds like everything is good. I can check. I can do a health check. If I come back to home, I launch a new test, and now instead of selecting the loop, I select all, which is gonna launch a full scan. So I can launch a static test. Now I have obviously only one loop with two channels, the forward and backward, and I can launch a scan of this. I'm launching a scan. You see a green check, that means that the measurement has been done. I can say OK, and now I can open the PDF report. It's going to open a PDF with all the parameters, so very similar to HD. And now I'm going to have the conditions of the loops. So everything looks good, no fault found. Okay, easy one. But now we are going to create a fault. Okay, so then we can check. So I can select all again, but now I'm going to create a fault. So let's say, for example, I create I disconnect here, I create an open circuit.
Well, what will happen if you get hit?
You will see after. If you have a lighter, you can see. You have one? Okay. Give me. Wait a sec, we come back to that, okay? So now I've created a fault, a disconnect, so I can launch again the static test. So again, it's uploading all the loops. So if you do that on aircraft with 20 loops, it's going to take a little bit longer to do the uploading of all the loops, and then the scan will take a little bit longer, but it's just like maybe 5 minutes. I launch the scan.
So this thing can be carried out off-wing and on-wing?
Mostly on-wing.
On-wing.
Because off-wing you have one sensing element, so there's
engine run.
Yeah, but the connection one end to another end.
Dia pasal dia bagi panjang.
Oh, this will be given.
No, this is like in aircraft. Okay, this is not my adapter. It's to simulate a loop in aircraft, because a loop in aircraft is very long, so I need to put long wires here to show you something which is consistent with reality. So the scan is done, and now I can get my PDF report again. And now in my PDF report, you see I have wrong conditions. It tells me, okay, you have open. So it sees the open from both ends. So it tells me, okay, you have open between connecting one and sensing one. Connecting one and sensing one. It tells me where the open is. And same diagnostic from the other side. Sensing one, connecting one. Okay, so it sees the open here. So if I were to, so that's the very basic like else condition. So that would give you this diagnostics for all the loops. And then if you want to troubleshoot, then I can come back to expert mode. I launch new test. Instead of selecting all, I select the loop I want to check. I go to static test again. So now I have, you see my green curve, which is there as expected. But no, the blue is not fitting with the green. There's a huge difference here, okay? And this all orange dash lines are each interconnection. So now I know I have an issue at this interconnection. So if I select connecting, sorry, there's something wrong. I think there's something improper in my connector. Let's go back there. Yeah. So there, here I have, you know, this location. I know this is connecting one and sensing one, which I've selected, which is highlighted here, and I see this huge peak where the disconnect is. Okay. I think I have intermittent issues with my connector. Yeah. And then if I plug it back, you will see live. Yeah, no, it's back to normal. Okay. In case you want, you have access also, so I can do differential mode. The software compares exactly an analysis, and the software will show you the exact fault. So if I create the open again, it will be even easier to identify. Because then here, no, it amplifies, so you know exactly where the fault is. And you have also auto-diagnostic here that tells you the symbol and tells you have open and the location of the open between connecting one and sensing one. So all this information available here. So I come back to expert mode. Again, sorry. Okay. So I can remove analysis and differential mode, and I see my two graphs as before. I can go back here. And so your question was about what if I have overheat. So then I can play with that. So I'm gonna hit over there. So I can put differential mode activated, okay, and analysis. So differential mode, now the purple graph is flat and is going to be so you see something, yeah, you already see the overheat here. It's like a short circuit that you see the purple line, okay? That shows where you have the overheat. I'm not gonna overheat too much because I'm going to damage the salt inside. And so it's cooling down and getting back to normal. So you can locate overheat. So usually the way you do it, because overheat could be a leak, but most of the time it's not a leak, it's just an installation issue, which is because you have a sensing element touching the out part, and then it's gonna raise an alarm whether there's no leak. Also, this kind of issues. And then in that case, what you can do is you remove the computer, or you start the APU, you remove the computer, and then you start engine ignition. So then the APU will deliver maximum bleed in the system. So then it will create the overheat, and then you can catch the location with our system. Okay?